let's hop back into the game.
Two tattered flowers showered with tears give life to a meadow full.
Guessing there's going to be a lot of pop-ups about the new DLCs I've just added, so that could get confusing.
Their style now, was it? But you know they won't be gone forever, dearie.
Maybe those holes in the main story will be filled in
to putting Edvard's head through the noose.
as we progress the DLCs. So, to begin with,
One less threat to our survival that I have to take care of.
I'm guessing I've got some time of just like tidying up.
Ruthless when you had to be. I like
Just gain control of the
world
destroyed main island here, which has got a lot of space to build in. Got a fleet of ships we no longer need, so
Recognize something about that Grandmaster.
start offloading the goods and
seems that I'm famous.
selling them off.
But I'm not in this for the kudos. My dream is to connect the four corners of the world. So I'm making my designs available to everyone, your good self included. My airship designs require some unique and complicated materials. Would you like an introduction to their use?
Let's skip that for now, hopefully I can.
ask, but after that, it is up to you.
Just want to kind of get a grip on what's going on first before progressing any more stories. And then I don't know really which one to do first, but we'll decide that when we get there. We've got a distillery that evidently burnt down. Rebuild that.
Another player has had their island seized.
That's fine. It's me taking the island.
Need a plan B.
Steady her course. Frigate first class.
I want.
Coordinates plotted. Keep her constant.
Lots of common mortars and torpedoes.
Coordinates plotted. You can rely on us.
Yeah, there's an airship just to pick up the last flotsam that didn't expire. There's some of these notifications.
New orders, Admiral. Steady her course.
So as far as I'm concerned, all of these frigates are no longer necessary. We only needed them for the quest, and we've got no other real combat going on at the moment. Easily replace them later. I then want to kind of tidy up a lot because last session I built out a lot of the production here, not really knowing what was required, and then very helpful person in chat told me about this screen, which Control Q takes me to, which is showing how much my people want and how much I'm creating, so
Now, here is a
I'll
vital
know whether
matter
I've
of queen and country.
overbuilt or underbuilt any production chains, and kind of tidy up what's necessary and unnecessary on my islands. Okay, so
Anyone
let's
for croquet?
start selling
Sir
these off.
Archibald, taking the initiative. Ready the ropes.
I'm not sure you'll be one to get your mitts dirty.
Taking the initiative. New orders, Admiral. I present my hum. Taking the initiative. Don't tell me I've missed another.
That's all that tidied up. We're no longer paying upkeep on warships we're not using. And I've now got 51 torpedoes and 16 mortars. Don't suppose there's any way I can automatically Sell items. No, just goods. About no, charter it is also just goods, not items. That's fine. Just gonna send a few over now and then, I guess. Didn't find that flamethrower particularly useful during the fight, so I'm going to sell that off as well. I reckon... No way to sell them to visitors either. That's okay. I'm in no particular rush to do anything, so...
Ship under attack.
Where am I under attack? In the New World. Did I leave? I did not leave a spare warship here.
Stations.
Just need to park my spare schooner closer to the guns.
Schooner reporting.
Now, here is a vital matter.
Can I build more guns? Doubt I've got enough to put a repair crane up here. I don't have any weapons. And I can't buy any?
I comb and brood the livelong day.
No.
Good to see you still got your kneecap.
We'll give it our best.
We will lose this schooner.
Someone will have to take the fall.
Maybe I should develop some more military down here and
Ship
clear out that
was
pirate.
destroyed. Your
No major
harbour
issue right
is
now.
under attack.
Oh, I didn't realise they did that.
Let's both take a step back for a moment.
Bring a ceasefire if I pay him 80,000. Don't
Tell me you're joking.
really care. I'd rather spend that money. Gunboat's not going to do much.
I'll join them again in the field.
Send some over from the old world, just so that I can have them defensively. If only he'd started that fight
I wish to
marginally
find
earlier
a
and
new kingdom here. My bannermen tread new soil, benevolent one.
they've held two back to do that. Never mind.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Doing that because I think it looks prettier. Right. Everything's vaguely stable at the minute. We want to check on ditchwater. Have I got an excess production of anything? So, fish, for example. Demand is 10 and production is 10. So I ought to build one fish so that I'm safe for any minor discrepancies. Schnapps, the demand is 13 and the production is 12, so I actually need more schnapps. We have an excess of clay and bricks, but they're construction materials. Sausages, we're producing 6, but we only need 3, so we could cut back 3 sales of both sausages and bread. And no doubt making excess of sales now that we don't need them for that military mission. And our soap is being supplied from off island, so that's not so much of an issue. Beer is wanted, so I do want to lay out a beer production chain here as well. So I want to drop 3 bread and 3 sausage and build 1 schnapps. So bread is being made up here.
Look busy, people.
I'm going to keep the 4th. Firstly because I've built them in neat little blocks of 2, but also in case there is any minor discrepancy. So I'm just going to shift the flour production to here. Knock those out. Knock those out. And then sausages are here. And just knock one cell off the end. Maintain the 4. This is Schnapps production. So I need to add at least one more. I guess I do that just by putting it on the end of these. These are upgraded, so they should be able to handle it. Where was that copies tool? There it is. One more for good measure. Being the case, I am just going to put another warehouse on the end there, just to make sure they're well covered. Okay. So sale production is also excessive. I can remove one of them.
A competitor's island
Leave everything
is
else
under siege.
Take a check at our reduction now. Interesting. Ah, no, there we go. Okay. Ah. Each farm doesn't equate to 1 production. In this case, it was more than that. So the 1 farm would have got me to 14 production when 13 is being consumed, so that is now in significant excess. Wool is in excess because I removed the sail maker, so what I can do is just pause, because they're in like nice neat little areas. There's no point in demolishing it. I'll just have a useless empty gap. Pause a wool production. I will demolish that excess. So everything's well balanced now. The excesses are what I want, or construction materials. Soap, I need 1 to come in. So soap is made on Druidstone, where we are making 5 in excess. So 1 for that island, 1 for Ditchwater, and the other 4 I am maintaining because they're on a trade route being sold for good profit. Fish is in excess there. But Schnapps is falling short of its potential production because of a shortage of potatoes.
Ship constructed.
Interesting situation. So we'll go check that out. Sausages and the bread are being delivered from Ditchwater. So we have an excess of 1 of each, and Druidstone is needing 1 of each, so that should be perfectly balanced at this point. Something is up with buildings on Druidstone are not meeting their potential. So let's have a look at what's going on down here. The Schnapps production is all over the place. So how is work clothes? Work clothes, we need 4. 4 is being made, but that's short of its potential because only 4 wool is being made. We have 3 perfectly good sheep farms, ought to be making more. To the I see. The production numbers are out of whack because we've hit the capacity. Makes it hard for it to know what's actually being created. So that being the case, we kind of want to be selling off any excess. So that things keep flowing. Now the sausages and the bread. If we sell the excess off here, then it keeps it flowing. But I'm guessing there's an excess back at the home one as well, so if it's backing up on both, then we might as well sell it on the destination one just to keep things flowing. There's no guarantee that anyone's going to come over and buy them at all, but I don't particularly want to set up an entire fleet that go and force sell every individual thing.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
No. A shortage of windows, which should soon improve as the storage on the ditchwater fills. These 2 frigates are ready to go to the New World. What else was I looking at on this island? Fish is being overproduced. So we can safely remove that
Could this
one.
be my lucky island? You are generous with your islands. Don't mind if I do.
Looks like in most cases each building creates
competitor raised
2
a settlement.
units. So my next concern is the production of canned food. Demand is less than 1. The production efficiency is quite low. It's not producing the 1 that it should be. Goulash production is not... well, it says it's at 100%. We're creating 1 beef, 1 pepper, and that should lead directly to 1 goulash, but it's showing the bar as being slightly less than 1. Could be the cause for the canned food issue. Let's have a look at what the buildings say. So that's the pepper farm. Isn't complaining. That's the beef farm. They're both ready to go into the medium warehouse.
Always
or
harder with someone at your shoulder.
directly to the kitchen. There's no workforce shortage or anything, so the production of goulash is going how fast it goes, and then where is the cannery? Not here, so goulash goes into the warehouse. Then the cannery takes it out of this
We
warehouse,
can't shut the storeroom door.
picks up the iron mine, and is only working at 82% efficiency. Why would that be? Just not perfectly efficient. Could do with increasing the goulash production. But that would require a whole extra set of farms. I know why. Because the cannery takes 1:30, but the goulash takes 2 minutes. As do the farms. So in 6 minutes you can make... No. If you build 3 kitchens, you need 4 canneries? Or other way round, I think that works. Because the cannery is the one that's not perfectly efficient, you need... Cannery's not efficient, we need more kitchens than canneries. 4 kitchens to 3 canneries. Yeah. Which is way more canned food than we need. So as it stands, we need maybe 1/3 of a bar on that island. And we don't know on the other island because we've not supplied any yet. Let's start a trade route to see where that stands.
Mine is a life half-lived.
Shortage of soap is surprising.
New orders.
Espied that while I'm looking. Sausages, steel.
Schooner reporting.
Only a soap here. No, there's not, but there should be. We have a huge excess of soap production. So I'm not really sure what the issue is, just the speed of getting it from here to there. I need faster boats, or just more regular boats, which is an option. I'm just add another one to that trade route to try and avoid any issues.
Ship under attack.
Oh, it's helpful. I do want to tidy things up a bit here because we've got schnapps production all over the place. We need 3, I think. That's correct. Well, 2, strictly speaking. I'd rather have 3 just to be safe. So if I copy this entire thing. That warehouse somewhere else. So I'm just going to pop the farms down. Put the warehouse up here and upgrade it once. That'll do that, so I can then remove the 3 odd sets from the middle of nowheres. What else have we got? This
A
timber
competitor raised
production.
a settlement.
Could do with moving just to tidy up again. Let's move the timber down here. Just 2, 1 up there that can stay. I'm sure we need 3 whole sets of timber production, but I'll lay
Ship
2 out here anyway.
constructed.
Won't hurt, we've got the people. So. Take out those as well. Clear this space in order to put more goulash production in. Heard that my ship is done. This one I want to create and goulash route.
Ship constructed.
And that one that's also just finished, I want to put him onto the soap route. Okay, scurvy dog. Soap is not flowing perfectly, so the selling route had nothing to pick up. Supply is bringing over very little.
Ready for assignment.
Ah, that's just on the other boat. They're complaining because their steel beam's full, but that's not preventing them from moving this side. Oh, waiting ships, might as well lay in another pier if we can. Just need to move that gun. So, canned food will now start moving as well, which will give us an idea of how much we actually need. Quite like to tidy this up a little. I'm quite happy with the shape of that. What's the issue they're having? Don't need both warehouses. Really, I just want to move it up a bit so they...
We put our love in.
That warehouse either. Two this way we want to go. That was only one that way I wanted to go. Let's use that as an excuse to... No, I do want to move it down one.
Competitors have agreed an alliance. Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Just need a good spot to put that. And that'll do. It's quite compact, at least. I'm happy with all that, so it's now just all this that needs tidying up. That notification was about the ships I sent to the New World, so...
You can
to
rely
put one
on us.
guarding each harbour, so we've got trouble with the pirates here. That's all for now.
A bold new expedition.
Okay. So we've got both goulash and window production in this spot. I want to move really I want to move goulash down here so that it's where the iron is for the canneries. So I might actually move the schnapps production up into a new road there. Yep. Come on. No, I can't relocate all at once, but I can. Just copy paste. Spot on. That's good. Lucky. Right, so don't need any of them. Move that up. Then, so the goulash production is 1 farm of peppers and 1 farm of cattle. Look at the base they take up. We can make them very thin. None of them are particularly neat, so I need to be fatter. Check out the news. Positive happiness. Increased need consumption.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Distilleries keep going up.
A fire broke out.
Don't particularly need any of these effects at the moment. Easiest to just
It can only do them good.
extract away the negativity. Go find... That's the same one that blew up last time. Am I missing something that... increases the... I don't know, fire risk or something? I've got a fire station right there. Just need another one. It's not going to hurt to have another one. Both in terms of putting the fire out and whether it does affect the likelihood.
Dry hail only stoke the blaze.
As I know, fires spread. Mobilise the extras. Let us know when that's done and we'll come back over. Right.
How about a favour for a favour?
Need to do a destruction quest, which I don't think we got the ships to do that.
More than you could chew.
A farm? With no fields?
No. Oops. One of their fields got destroyed. Hey. So I was down here, wasn't I?
The fire left ruins behind.
Okay. That's all repaired. So this is the neatest pepper farm I can do. Seems okay, but we want 4 of them. And then 4 metal farms. What do they need? They need 4 fields that are 3x4 blocks. There's no easy way of laying that out. Three of them like that is quite neat. One like that isn't bad, though it does leave a big gap. Is there any way of doing two sets that interlock better? Not that I can see in my head, but do them like that. I would be happier like that. Yeah, I think that's my preference. It'll do. And then a kitchen, so ideally I actually want to have each kitchen in a single kitchen in good range of a single farm of each type. That does change things. What if I kitchen directly next to it? Perfect. Or however I do that, it's going to overlap. Very frustrating when they don't just fit into perfect square blocks on their own. So that one, the kitchen is square, so there's no real option of turning that one around.
You need a warehouse, you do.
It could be as good as it gets, but that's a bit wide. No, don't like that. May just be a case of laying them out like that. And then turning the farm. So the three are quite close to one another. I can flip that as well, actually, thinking about it. Fit a warehouse in as well. Or every couple needs a warehouse, it's not. I think I'm going to get it any better than that. Might revisit it if we move it in the future. There's one setup. I'm not going to want it exactly there, but okay. And then B collides with whatever that is behind it. Frustrating. get there, whatever we do. So let's move everything up this way. Put 4 in. So maybe we just run 2 to 2 inefficiently, or 3 to 2, and it will be inefficient. But I do get the feeling that 2, even just 2, is going to be excessive. Need more windows. There's some better way of mirroring this to just use a single warehouse, maybe. That looks promising. That's pretty good. Upgrade that warehouse. And while I have that thought, come and put a fire station over here. Another one over here. Just in case. Shortage of workers, so I do just want to sort that out. Right, expand too far. I need more artisans as well.
Ship under attack. You reached a new milestone.
Random point. Okay. Druidstone has become an ordinary city. Now with a shortage of workers.
Workforce shortage.
Serious shortage of farmers. Now a shortage of timber. Great.
You reward our hard graft.
Not enabled flour on this island.
It's all right, this, isn't it?
Shortage of sausages, bread and soap, which we shouldn't be facing.
Have and have not.
Something doesn't seem right there. We've got tons of sausages and bread. I just need... Maybe the marketplace isn't enough for everyone.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Put another marketplace in and see if that makes people happier. timber.
Customs and excise, eh?
Maybe it's just the new houses that are having an issue. We shall see. Because I built that, what I didn't think was I can demolish this one.
Everything.
We have a bigger surplus of artisans. No big deal. Use them up, yeah, that's good. Just
Use like part of the family.
farmers that are short now.
Every field has its weeds.
Should be fine. Additional people means higher demand, so I'll have to check in a moment on that stats page whether I need to do anything extra. Kind of think just got windows to tidy up, and I'd like to expand windows to be making more. And having done that, I'll start the next one of these quests. It's to settle on Bright Sands, which looks like a chore. Just demolish all these wrecks and start again. No resources there, okay. I think I'd rather do one of these two. We'll do sunken treasures when I'm happy with the window production. Okay, workforces are all positive, so let's have a look at this.
Look busy, people.
Window production is sand to glass, glass and wood to windows.
We're all full up.
So that's the, yeah, okay. And then 1 wood to 2 glass. So I've got the 1 wood there, so I can just do double the glass. 1 wood, 2 glass, 4 window makers. So I just need sand, glass and 2 window makers. Tidier than what we've got here at the moment.
Attack.
Who is under attack? Pirates taking the opportunity. Might just build 1 frigate to park where the pirates keep hitting me. Or do I want to build one of these? Ship of the line. Not had one of them before. How does it compare? So double the hit points. Almost double the damage. For 3/4 of the speed. We'll try one. I'm just going to park it on the end of this island where we keep getting hit. Okay, so I think I'm just going to get rid of all this. Ores, and I can't slow down while I do this. One lumberjack right up in the corner. 2 glass makers. 4 window makers. Move them away 1.
Ship under attack.
We assist however we may.
Badly damaged. Just gonna put that road up so we don't have any problems. I want to build a repair tower. That gun over. Build on that side, that's fine. So I've got one on each island. Right. This road to run there. And then the house for them. That's probably enough for the fisheries and
If only there were more.
a couple of the window makers. Okay. That layout's okay, it's nice and neat and tidy now. So everyone's tidied up a bit. We're now just short by 180 artisans. Which is...
Just a taste of what's to come.
Can't do the maths that quickly.
A ship was destroyed.
7 or 8. Ooh, we lost a schooner. Okay. Need to make a new one then. Sure what else I can do to protect my trade routes better. Thought it might be helpful to take over this island and put some guns on the edge. Maybe this one too. Seems like a lot of work though. Now what's hit our balance so badly? Particularly worried we're still making profit off the soap routes, I guess. That leaves a shortage of workers, so I need to upgrade them as well. Leaves a shortage of farmers. I'm going to need more houses for that. The timber 4.
New orders?
This guy is damaged. Do I just need to move the repair crane closer?
We assist however we may.
Won't be able to tell because it doesn't work immediately. Okay. That one's not covering both either. It's going to be ages before I can build that pier, so I'm just going to demolish it. Almost got that, so then we can find out what got destroyed.
Ship constructed.
Sonar reporting.
Sausages. The industrious now.
We assist however we may.
That guy's only taking 29. Maybe I want to reduce that.
Sonar reporting.
Let's see what impact it has if we change the selling route of soap down a bit. That makes things more consistent. Because here there's only 2. Supply isn't maximised. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Workforces are all positive, if only just. Would like to finish that block off actually. That one as well. Then see how things are on this island. Sausage and bread is now -2. Iron is fluctuating because it's at capacity. Beer I haven't started yet, and that's fine. Likewise with sewing machines, so if the sausage and bread need is now at 2 on this island, and surplus production on Ditchwater is only 1, then we're going to run down. We need to expand. Jesus, I'll be rebuilding what I demolished 1 hour ago. We need more bricks. I had that one making clay instead of bricks for a lifestyle need, I think. Yeah. Might as well continue with that. I'm sure we will need the extra artisans on this island at some point. Probably soon. Can do. So the demand for clay is at 4. Should hoping include both what the artisans want and what the brick makers want. Efficiency's only at 68%. Is there an issue? Don't think there is. Clay brick's all 100%.
Stores are inundated.
We are full of clay because of the excess has been running for so long. We'll see how things change if I put a single brick factory here. It's usually 2 per pit, but... Hey. We need to increase sausages as well, which are here. Presumably also need bricks for that. Yeah, okay. Now a shortage of farmers. Be supplying flour, so more houses. Bread production's now where it needs to be for supply to both islands. Quite like to find some good items for flagship, power it up a bit.
New orders.
That's part of my issue with the soap route, is all 3 come at the same time.
New orders.
So those 2 and try and space them out a bit. Want it to flow better.
Stations.
Speed that up and
We assist however
get it
we may.
sorted.
These fabled lands exist after all.
Ship constructed.
Ready for assignment.
There's my new ship of the line.
Ceasefire has ended.
That's the other soap guy. Just wait for him to...
Your people are rioting.
Ah! That's the first time that's happened. Let's get rid of the distractions and then look at what causes a riot. Rioting on Droodstone.
Justice here on Earth.
It says they're content, so why are they rioting? We can just put a police station here, but I'd like to know why.
Mine is a life half-lived.
Just because they have a frowny face on one of them might increase the chance. They're unhappy because they don't have a variety theatre. That's should be easy to fix. Just need more windows here. Should be building up. Yeah, we're at capacity on the other island, so supply windows should be improving. It's in between the buildings there, okay. Bit squished in.
Ceasefire has ended.
Police are just standing there.
Ship under attack.
Okay.
Should I fear for pirates?
Just sank a pirate, so don't think she needs to worry.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Now, have we got any items that will improve the ship of the line we want to use to scare the pirates? We've got museum item.
Your streets are safe again.
Trade union items. A rare mortar. It's probably worth having. Increased attack range, definitely worth having. And that's it. Move him down
Set sail.
there. What items have I got here? Trade union guy and the 3 epic museum items. Okay. I don't remember what else I'm juggling at the moment. And food. So the requirement on this island is about 1/3 of a bar and we're making 1. The requirement on Dixwater still says 0. Does that mean I don't have enough? No, I've got artisans and they're consuming canned food. Must just be a really, really tiny amount. There's only 260 of them. Maybe it's not significant enough. Yes, all the unnecessary mortars and torpedoes now sold. So I can buy an engine for a steamship. It's got a chimney on this ship, so I'd assume it's a steamship. It's an active item to increase movement speed for 30 seconds. Big boost to navigation for expeditions, but doesn't particularly interest me. Toolbox that will self-repair for 30 seconds. Kind of like the idea of that. Yeah, let's take that. Then I kind of want something military focused.
If you're after something
Big
unique,
guns.
you can expect to pay for it.
I'll wait for the shop to cycle for that. Okay. Feel like the supply of goods everywhere is now well balanced. Everyone's happy and we've got positive workforce on both islands, so at least here in the old world everything is under control. Just next step would be beer and variety theatres. Okay, Still can't afford one. Used more windows somewhere. Been selling windows so we could just skip ahead a bit by buying them.
One-piece underwear suits. Too prickly. I find singleton shorts and vests too...
Very interesting. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any windows from anywhere.
I'll get enough wrapping up my window at night.
Last, but no. Okay, so we're just gonna have to be patient. Let's fast forward and build up windows on this island. Well, see what these residents want.
A victim of my own satisfaction. This must appear ungrateful, what with all I already have.
Photograph of the lighthouse in the New World. The load times aren't too bad. Mission complete.
Wild abandoned courses through every limb.
One was rewarded with some fireworks. Boost happiness for 40 minutes. Interesting.
Confounded tricky this stage.
Would increase window production more, but seems okay. Extra workforce needed would be a bit extreme at the moment, I think. Ah, balance has just turned positive. Interesting.
It's all prepared.
In the papers this time. Shortage of tortillas. New World needs tidying up as well. A little fabulous and a little nothing. I don't want increased
Ship
needs
under
consumption.
attack.
Nothing else particularly matters. Just distract in the middle there as well. Who is
Are you a
under
creature
attack?
of falsehoods? You are right to be cautious.
Moved on, I guess. Any way to just jump to him? Yeah, there we go. One that was there, okay. To keep track of the pirates. On the minimap, I'm struggling to tell the difference between this pink character and the red pirate dots.
More than ready.
It's 40 windows, I think that's what we needed. Yep. So the theatre can go up. No neat and tidy spot to put it in. So put it on the end here, I guess. Covers all the houses. They've got artisans in. Okay, so they're smiling in the luxuries now. Positive or balanced in everything else, so hopefully that is going to prevent any future rioting. Might as well put a theatre in on this island too. Here I'm short of bricks again. Do need 50 for it, so close to that. Just fast forward that. What do these residents want?
Please, couldn't muck me out, could you? You can't make better what's already gold.
Find her husband. Okay.
Ship under attack.
Near the pub somewhere.
We'll
There he
gather
is.
and toast your elf.
Boarded with a common horse.
Ship of the line reporting in. On our way.
Nay. Everyone should now be happy and not rioting in 1 brick's time. Ah,
Stations.
I'll take all of the bricks away. There. Okay. Now have we got... yeah, new items. A letter of marque increases attack speed but turns you into a pirate. Don't think I want that. Oh, fine spyglass, nothing amazing, but good. Take that. That ship's at least some items that are boosting it a little. Feel like that's a good time to start this one.
Now, here is a vital matter of queen and country.
A bold new expedition, Admiral.
To go on a sunken treasures expedition. Majesty is gone. She left a note, don't fret, off south to restore Imperial glory. Okay. Sunken treasures expedition needs hunting, navigation, diplomacy, and rations, like always. If we're going to take... frigates have low morale. We're going to take the snapping turtle, which has got hunting and navigation from the spyglass. Good. And then rations. Or diplomacy, I'll take the champagne. Also boosts rations, that's kind of good. Don't know where the champagne came from. Or the chocolate for that matter. Or the cigars. Maybe a quest reward or something? I know that schnapps gives you pretty good medicine and can be used as rations as well. So we'll take absolutely no food and just 100 tons of alcohol. Good plan. Fast forward as everything seems safe. Get that
Respect
ship
your
on
best,
its way.
and always help a man.
Well, now that we've got a ship of the line, I might be able to do a destruction quest.
Let's see what you conjure up.
For the Admiral.
So let's give that a go. Hasn't appeared in my quest log. Okay. Offered a quest but won't let me do it. Unless I'm missing something, and that quest is... No? Okay. Do I need to go to the new world, maybe? No?
How would you like it if I kept you waiting?
Ah, it's just appeared. It is here in the New World.
New orders, Admiral.
We'll have to use our frigates. Try and destroy this one. Hopefully 2v1 is enough of an advantage for me.
You are a superior person.
It does vaguely feel like the ships in Anno 1800 are slower than in previous games. Spend a lot more time waiting for them to get across the map than what I remember from the other games.
May we see these shores again.
That's the quest expedition has just started. Yeah, nothing wrong with it yet. Ooh, you got the first shots.
Under attack.
So, presumably he will win the fight if I don't get my second ship here quick. Move this one away. No, that looks fine. We're going to win that.
New orders, Admiral.
Need to take proof of destruction. Arbiter. Whipplesocks. Clipper.
Coordinates plotted.
That should take care of itself as long as we get back in the next 20 minutes.
Spare a thought for us?
For
I'm only a
residence
cog.
quests.
It's you what pulls the levers.
7
Got
bricks,
news?
we've got that.
Sure. A promise kept.
Burstone. Improves mills. Ah, thinking about it.
Wake me up
Shall
when you're
I
ready. Start up
resume
again.
excess wool?
right.
That's something that artisans want. See if that works out okay.
Time the rigging.
Okay, so if they're all functional for the time being, let's start looking at Bright Sands. Quest for it is to get 500 engineers, which I'm assuming is like the level of citizen that comes
I
after
still don't trust
artisan. Oh, I'm definitely a long way off that. Let's start demolishing. No, I'm not getting any refund or anything from what was placed, so just demolish the whole lot. got some bricks back from the road.
Did your ship finally come in? I'd rather
It's
thank you than spank
that
you.
quest successful. Okay. So the seafront is looking a bit neater. Start. Let's big things out. Is this up here? It's not like not something I can interact with. Okay. No, just have to leave it there, I guess. Then move these odd roads, but no particular reason to, I guess. Brick capacity shortly.
We can be master.
Don't really want to pay for
Have you
an alliance.
forgot all I taught you?
Can't see the value of that. Kind of like this road that runs up from trading post to where they had that monument or whatever it was. So I might leave that in place and start building a city around it. Side of the island.
The city has grown more beautiful.
Not surprised it's looking more beautiful with a fewer burnt out buildings set all over it.
Admiral! Admiral!
What happened on the expedition? Let's take a look. No coincidence, the trail of roses left in Her Majesty's wake has ended in this pretty continental town. What could have caused her to cross a narrow sea, poppy-flecked fields and mythical river valleys? She's not simply waltzed over for the ambiance. This is the heartland of her maternal family line. She's here with a purpose. We can use our hunting to try and find the Queen, or offer some champagne to see if the locals have seen her. It's got the biggest bonus, I'll go with that. They don't take much convincing to tell us what they know, especially when you seem so sympathetic to the challenges of peasant life. Passing foreign queens expect your silence for nothing, yet it is you who must die in the fields for your masters when the harvest has failed. They grumble in recognition, noting that the Queen considered the town to be beneath her, went off to stay in a nearby castle. It's a question of which of her landed relatives she's come to visit. So saying bonuses, we can make a guess from the champagne bonus or use deduction from the hunting bonus, so use the bigger champagne bonus. Our familiarity with the Teutonic dynasties stands us in good stead. Not me. Whispers at home are growing ever louder on the subject of the Queen's suitors. Her cousin Ernest seems to be one of the front runners. Visit the outspoken Prince Consort at his ivy-clad burg. Having presented a letter Sir Archibald gave us, leads us through its low, rib-vaulted ceilings, past candelabras and portraits. Though cordial, Prince Ernest seems a little twitchy. Use the bigger bonus to tell him that our only wish is to help the Queen. Very well, agrees the Prince. Once your persuasive speech has come to an end, my dear cousin asked me to help trace our shared lineage, to establish the validity of certain claims she believes she has through ancestral ties to La Corona. The Spanish crown, I guess? He removes a map of the continent from its neatly arranged bureau. Your diplomatic immunity may prove important in the days ahead. What she plans may put her at risk. There is to be a masked ball, and we will find her there. Okay. No failures for once. Successful expedition. We've got the morale to spare, so... Oh, then again, we've got the champagne to spare. Or champagne than morale, I would guess, so let's use it to keep morale high. Round tidying up over here. Goodness is a lot better. Okay, so we just now got this little industrial section to tidy up. That I believe is everything that was ruined, destroyed. Okay. So I just need to bring over a little bit of wood to start us off. Which I don't have a boat to do with.
Ready for assignment.
Just grab this guy, because the soap route can spare someone. Bring 50 timber over.
On our way.
Use that to set up local timber production to keep it coming in. Also make steel here, so should be kinda self-sufficient, I hope.
Coordinates plotted.
And he can get back to his route. Okay.
We careen into the unknown.
Another event to deal with. Following Prince Ernest's advice, we travel by train on the sparkling turquoise coast, Grand Station, Principality, Monegasque. Ruled for 6 centuries by the Piedmont family, today the streets of Monegasque are filled with colour and light. grand opening of its very first casino. The theme is Animal Masquerade. See a disturbing furred and feathered costumes at every turn. Convenient for a queen going incognito. Prince Ernest gave us his invitation, but we'll need a costume. So we can use money, we can use the champagne bonus to ignore it, or our crafting bonus to make a costume. We've got money to spare. Ah, I see.
A fire broke out.
We don't have money to spare because it's not on the ship. How much schnapps do I need to give? A lot.
The fire has been vanquished.
In fact, I don't have enough schnapps. Ah. I'll only take 3 champagne. Okay. That bribe was successful. Can't help but feel I paid rather a lot. It's only 3 champagne. In fairness, the costumier hammers out our costume with astonishing calm. Get changed, observe the result in the long mirror. What we see is reminiscent of Alice's Cheshire Cat. Like a royal Mauser. Okay. We meow past the casino doormen. Once inside, debate our best bet for finding the Queen. We've got no faith bonus, we can't use that. Oh, that's interesting. Because we've lost some champagne, our diplomacy bonus has dropped a couple of percentage points. It's still our best chance. Our knowledge of royalty does not desert us. In a circle of the most elegantly dressed people, we spy a beautiful sequined elephant, in whose hand is a foul mixture of claret and malt whisky, the Queen's favourite. Doesn't sound nice. Your eyes meet and hers widen. She drops her glass. There are gasps as she rushes for the exit. By the time you've forced your way outside, her carriage is set off at speed. We wave down another cab and get in. We'll spend the schnapps to keep morale high, as it's only schnapps. We lost our iron mine. That's not good. Rebuild it. Okay. Back to Bright Sands
The
then.
people celebrate your leadership.
So we need a marketplace and a bunch of houses. See how that fits. Perfectly that way round. The other way round. Great either. That puts me off keeping this. So come down here. Something else goes up there maybe. Or I don't follow the same grid pattern that I always follow, which is an option. There's no great way at all really. 3 houses isn't a good fit. So here 12 is. What about there? there. 3 and 4, so that's not a good fit. No, it's just not symmetrical enough to keep me happy. Or start an entirely new layout. Right in the middle. Some initial timber production, we'll just put it nearby and then move it later.
All hands at the ready.
Another event, okay. Just finish this up. We need fish so I don't starve. Okay, what's going on then?
Star to steer us.
Queen fled the casino at high speed. Her own carriage some distance behind. Driver thinks she's headed up the coast, perhaps to a ship. Either keep up the pursuit or rush to our own ship. You know, ship's pretty good, but if she's not heading to our ship, or to her ship, then let's continue pursuit. We reach the next bay. Hopping out of the carriage, we've seen the Queen bustling along a jetty to the Lap of Victory, her flagship. She has primed them for an emergency. They're ready to go. Try and call out or borrow a vessel. While calling out to her is still our biggest bonus. Champagne's very strong. We comport ourselves with dignity. Your Majesty, please. Not here to seize you, but to assist you. Short rotund figure turns, dresses in hand. Small but shrill voice floats back over the sound of the sea. Meet me at Cape of Trelawney. Find our own ship at the marina and sail on. Southernmost point of the old world. It's not 15 years previous, but a great naval victory was won here over La Corona. The Lap of Victory is there waiting for us. The Queen received us warmly aboard. Finally able to ask why she ran away. A cinematic.
I am not here to escape domestic dissatisfaction, but to address it. Our nation has lost its pride, but pride can be restored. This place, Trelawney, is the site of my father's great naval victory over our rivals, La Corona. We were the victors here at Trelawney, yet all the spoils remain in the lap of Poseidon. The scepter of Capon has long granted its bearers indisputable authority, but it sank to the depths, along with La Corona's fleet. I can still smell Father's victory here at Trelawney. It is his greatest legacy. Finding the sunken scepter of Capon, the trophy we never claimed for that victory, will remind us of our past glories and restore the people's faith in their monarch. We shall build a new capital of the realm here, perhaps call it Crown Falls, in view of the sparkling cataracts you see the island possesses. This may be my greatest legacy. Help me build it, and find the scepter, and I shall designate you Warden of Trelawney, my official representative in these waters.
Kind of the same thing we needed to do Bright Sands, build a giant
A
high-level
humble
city.
outpost now, perhaps, but it promises to become the largest capital of my empire.
Flagship that we sent
Session
is
unlocked.
here. And now we've got a whole bunch. Okay, cool. Other quests to do here at Trelawney. Everything's under control back in the old world. We might as well focus on this.
Ship under attack.
Who's under attack?
How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
And ready.
Not sure that ship's making any difference. Whether I need to set it patrolling, maybe. Do that.
Steelsman.
Go there and then patrol up to there. Is that
We shall be vigilant.
maybe? That might work. It's now patrolling. Okay. Can I see? Yeah, there's Cape Trelawney. Okay. So what's going on? A little bit of exploring on our way to continuing the quest. Uncover a few islands, that helps.
Every man will be avenged.
You show Jing a reverence.
Okay.
It would be prudent to accept.
I need to throw something overboard to get what we need to build the initial trading
Ceasefire
post.
has ended.
The middle of here somewhere, yeah. There-ish will do fine. We can pick those things back up. Okay.
I can see it. A brilliant metropolis rising here, from the memory of the victory my father masterminded. A shining new jewel in the crown of my empire.
First step is to get 100 farmers. I want to set up similar to what I just did. Little fish, little timber. Few houses to give them the workforce. Interesting. Unlocked an influence level. Seems new.
I saw it from the deck. An impish little man, dredging up bits and pieces. He may be exactly what we require.
Just get free workforce of every level on every island.
I'm confident
Except
it's
in
ready to
Arctic
go.
and Embesa. Okay. An entirely positive newspaper. We'll
I too hope
just
to
publish
publish
that.
truths I can be proud of.
A little timber production down the end here. Then we'll need some housing. In this nice big open space that we've got to work in. Another side quest, sail to Old Nate's lighthouse. So is that? Yeah, that's like one of those people you can buy, sell at, I guess.
What brings you here, Master? Something's missing.
Yeah, making wood, that's okay. They're making timber. Yep, good. There's the first 10 houses up.
Happy as a pig in muck.
Should, yeah, take us to 50, which unlocks the need for fish, which we've got.
You should share it. I don't need the board telling me whose islands to settle.
They come along and they settle here as well.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Okay. Hasn't been an issue so far, so we'll deal with that when we have to.
Welcome to Trelawney, graveyard to thousands, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, he's a trade. Can buy timber or whatever we might want.
A marriage of earth and heaven. Sadness.
How about this transmutation?
A competitor raised a settlement.
No idea what it is, but it looks interesting. Legendary level weapons. Ah, which we can... So we bring the parts. You can get these items, okay. Interesting system. Set off another route exploring this map. Next city block ready. Might be worth doing additional timber because we've got a lot of building to do here. Another set over here. There we go.
You've always been a sharp one.
She's here too already.
This burial can help the rabbit.
Perhaps
Building
this
faster than
island
we
is
are.
as yet unclaimed. If it please an all-powerful deity to place me on the throne, it shall certainly please you.
You reached a new milestone.
Made the village. Now we want a church putting up. I don't think that was... It's not a farmer level requirement, is it?
Ship under attack.
No, it's a worker level. Okay.
Ship
Interesting.
under attack.
Under attack.
Look at you swagger!
Ship of the line reporting in.
Rolling but not moving. Maybe misunderstanding how
We
patrolling
shall be
works.
vigilant.
Multiple waypoints, maybe? See? It's good. Timber's coming in quite quickly. We're at the level where schnapps and work clothes production is worth having. A lot of space to work in. I can always move things later, so I'll just start putting them in down here, I guess. I don't particularly remember how I laid them out. Is it possible to copy something in the old world and take it to the other one? Seems unlikely, but I'll give it a go. This is schnapps production. No. Don't see any way of doing that. Okay. Just have to work it out. It was just like that, and then no, there's something not right there. Look at it. Let's see if I can remember it. Ah, there's a little gap in between them. Okay. So that just needs moving over one. With them rearranging that. They will need a warehouse, okay. And then I want to look at how I did work clothes. Ah, they're over the top here, yep. Yep. I did the wool quite neatly and then the work clothes just nearby. Okay. I don't need to set up 3 of them at this point in time, so... Hey, Anatrix. Welcome back. I'm good today, thank you. How are you doing? Good to hear. Ah, there is a second quest. Okay, 14,000 coins. I've definitely got that. Send this guy to deliver that.
Every field
These
has its
guys need.
weeds.
We've got some fish. I've got work clothes now being made. Ah, they need a pub. Fire station would be a good idea as well. That's everything for workers, I think.
A bold new expedition,
For farmers, so
Means a lot to
let
I.
that stabilise a bit, I guess, and then look at upgrading some workers. Start some brick production. Have I got? They all over the place. Okay. They build a long road wherever I put it. So that one maybe. The one that's not going to require a bridge to get to it. Timber, of course. Maybe I should build even more timber production. Wouldn't hurt to have it.
What your Queenie wants is a diving bell. I could, lease you my prototype. Being a prototype, I will ask you to sign a waiver for your life before you use it.
Hold
Okay.
the crane.
New ship type. Click the dive button, I guess. And we get some scrap, which is, I'm guessing, one of the components you use to, whatever the word was,
You think I got
transmute.
this far by throwing stuff away? Bring that rubbish to me. I'll polish it up.
Ceasefire has ended.
Begin the
Cobbled
turn.
something together? Not half bad, eh? I can turn around your junk so long as I get to keep the odd smidge of junk.
He gave us a magnet, which gives you a 1 hour
Try to
bonus
coming
to scrap.
back up with nothing but scrap. I can point you to the good stuff.
So we pay him, he tells us
Watch out
where
for
to
the
dive.
orders. They like to keep all the good stuff under wraps.
The scent was very green. They should...
New enemies? They're all red, so I'm guessing they'll attack me if I go near. Definitely don't have enough ships to fight off all that.
Aye.
Interesting. get nearby and then poke at it and see what it's about. Just keep expanding here.
Hard work's
No,
paying.
workers. First thing they need is sausages. Might as well go put it up here. Sausages are pigs to the slaughterhouse, okay.
We're taking every care.
I remember how I did it. Two of them. Like that. Better to split a little like that, in which case rearrange things a bit. Didn't worry so much about how they look when I've got this entire giant island to work on. So, insufficient workforce. Just going to need to upgrade more.
You reach a new milestone.
Up, down, okay. The sausage will come bread. 2 grain. I'm going to need to look at how I laid this out before. So, a flour mill between 2 grain farms, and the field goes halfway on the flour mill. Okay. Good. Bakeries and the warehouse. We'll end up short of people for sure. I can
I'll put my feet up.
pause them until we actually need the bread.
Look sharp, the governor's here. Taking a break. Like you said we could.
Bread is needed now.
Please
Pause
stop.
these then.
All right, everyone, back to it.
Short just a couple of workers. Should still gain a few. Yeah, there we go. We're positive now. So that's all okay.
Fleet ready?
Pretty sure
The Holy Scepter of Capon is irreplaceable.
he's going to shoot me.
Resided in the hands of our rulers, the instrument of our glory.
I see we are not the first to pay old Nate for these coordinates. I only hope we are the first to find what's down there.
Ah. No. A cinematic instead.
I am Vasco Oliveira. I conduct the solemn and discreet business of none other than King Joao of Akaroa. That's La Corona to the plebs. We have come only to pay our respects beside the grave of a once great empire.
It's obvious why they're here. It's the same reason we're here. For the emblematic power that scepter will give whoever owns it. But we can't afford a war with La Corona. Feeble though they may be, so I'm afraid you'll have to rely on wits to beat this Oliveira to it.
We will form an unbreakable magic circle. Kick a man while he's down.
Hold the crane.
Okay. So we can just go diving without getting sunk.
New orders.
Sure, we're going to get something exciting.
Could this be? This is the
A
journal
journal.
of my father's strategist, Nadaski. This waterlogged log is in a terrible state.
Attention for the
Did you
Admiral.
not bring any art restorers with you? He may
We
have
will
been on
need
the winning
artisans,
side,
okay.
but father always said Admiral Nadaski's carelessness had meant the scepter being lost to the waves.
We just need to expand this island as much as we can. 500 artisans I think is more than I've had on any island before, so but this much open space I shouldn't have any trouble with it. Just take some time. Okay, so workers want bread, which is just taking time to warm up, and they want a church. Church is going to need a lot of bricks. So should I connect another clay deposit? You connect this one up here. I need more workers, okay.
When a queen asks you to do something,
Seductive charts, very much.
The next other quest chain, 2 depots, Harbour Master's office and a pier. Depot's harbour master office we can do. Pier is gonna need steel beams and windows. That's a way off. Okay. May end up with 500 artisans before we get those built. That's okay. Expand a little bit more. Do want a faster timber income. I think I'll do that next. We need a little bit to build the buildings.
Hold the crane.
Put that safe on that island.
On our way.
I always dreamed of a little shack to...
Is there a way of finding diving spots without simply paying that guy? Maybe it'll tell us as we progress, but I don't like to see any randomly out to sea. Timber then, a bit more timber.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Cream of the crop.
Bread anymore with shorter work clothes, okay. All short. So fish is marginally short. Schnapps is a whole unit short, so work clothes. Sausages and bread are fine for now. So we're going to need to expand these by a bit.
How do?
Would do for now. Except for the workforce shortage.
You ain't half good to us.
Already solved that by building more houses at the moment.
It's all right here, I suppose.
Farmer workforce goes positive, that'll be enough to make the work clothes to keep us
Workforce
progressing.
shortage.
so be able to upgrade some more soon. There we go. Can get more farmers per house if we just set up some extra grain farms. Label that flour. There we go. What will be next? So next will be soap. Steel beams. 9 iron and 7 coals. There's no shortage of places to put the mines. Even here where we already have a... That's good, okay. So that's where I'll put steel beam production.
Like a frog on a lily pad, I is.
Best to do soap first because that will increase the number of workers, workforce we've got. I remember steel beams needing a lot of them. So this is 1 pig, 1 rendering. No, 2 pig, 2 rendering.
Greetings!
Okay. GM Knowles, thank you very much for following. Appreciate that. Just put them on this road. Would I lay them out here? Actually,
A check copy?
copy these. And then sort that newspaper out. Ooh, that's negative. City becomes uglier. Sea battle. And a scarcity of beer is utterly hopeless. Well, let's spend a lot of influence fixing this then. Or a little, perhaps. Make that happier.
For drumming up support. I once went undercover as a clown and joined the circus. But when the balloon burst, my report
Reduce
was
people's
far too
needs a
colourful
bit.
to
That'll make
publish.
it easier to grow. Then I think a little extra money wouldn't hurt.
Anything else? Then I'll send it out.
Much more positive.
Are you the cause of endless sorrow?
Hoping to butter my tea cakes, is it?
There's some soap production as well. Guess that achievement was for replacing all 3 articles. Next thing that workers likely want is beer for their happiness. School. Can't enable any of them, so school. Requires steel beams to build. So that's going to be my next step, is the steel beam production. I'm not going to use chop or kiln, I'm going to use coal mine. So that is 2 furnaces for 1 mine. Steelworks is on 45 seconds. So 3 steelworks. 2 furnaces to 1 mine. Just gonna need 800 workers. We're gonna need to expand before we can staff up that kind of production. Armor shortage, but everyone's take some time for them to move into the new houses. There's now a shortage of snaps and fish, and I'm guessing workloads will follow shortly. Okay, expand all of those again. In that case, I want to move both production. Add another snap segment there. Move that up the middle and the firehouse with it. So they have a tendency of exploding. And then the workflows themselves, I'm sure there's got to be a neater way than how I've done it before. Deal road access to everything for the firefighters, I think. Which makes me think we should put a fire station out here as well. Do that. To work fine, it is just a question of whether a fire back here is accessible. Well, we will find out if that sets fire. I needed more, so let's mirror that to the other side of the road. Some bricks to upgrade the warehouse. And a lot more farmers.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Can't see. Oh, that one. We'll need to get an island with a pepper fertility. This one doesn't have it, and that's needed for the canned food that artisans need. This one down here has it. It's a long way to go. This one that they've claimed has it, which is a little closer and bigger. Don't know if it's worth starting a war over. Seems like the only other option. I could ship the canned food in from the old world. Trickling in now, okay. Supply is positive. Everything except beer.
Hard work's paying.
Need a school, okay. Ah, yes, the school is the one that needs steel beams. We brought some with us, but we should set that up first. We can run it inefficiently with half the workforce. Iron. Coal. Two furnaces and 3 steelworks.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Nice and tidy. I like it. Need bricks.
It's a surprising.
Don't know if it's worth setting up another. Can do another brick production. There's one up here somewhere, I think. There, yeah. Or I can be patient and just let them come in slowly.
Be strong in business and become a...
Looks from the minimap that I've found every island here. Steel works. 10 bricks, and we're going to need more workers. Unless I pause a furnace. Surplus of farmers, so can upgrade another block and see what happens. Seems okay.
A bold new expedition.
A source of steel beams now, as well as the ones we started with. These I want to pause, and I definitely want fire station up here.
The people celebrate
Mines
your
tend to set
leadership.
fire.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Do you call it altruism?
Free money, okay. Right. So good to remember that I've got those two paused. So I'm likely to forget they're there. Next step I think is to actually build the school. Move the fire station up. Build another one at this end. Put the school in this block in the middle. Timber production has stopped because it's full, so I would really like to expand our storage capacity. I'll prioritise that.
Hold the crane.
Being the case, I am going to expand the
I
brick
wish to
production
find
as well.
a new kingdom here. This island is the earthly twin of Tian, the mighty heaven.
A competitor raised a settlement. Ship under attack.
Attack now. Oh, it's just the trade route again.
These men know the art of dance.
Frustrating getting a shouty warning about something that's not really a huge concern. Then again, I'd be more frustrated if it was sunk and I didn't know. There's more brick production up and going. Another depot at the front there. It's for the quest anyway, so might as well.
I wish to spread harmony.
Harbour Master as well. What's an alliance? It won't cost me anything. Don't know what the consequence is. We'll find out later, I guess. It's worth doing it just to find out.
You're a cunning one.
Is production going? Snaps is positive. Fish is just about okay. Clothes is very positive. Sausage, flour, bread, all positive. Soap, okay, yep. Just the beer, which I haven't even looked at yet. Can do hops on this island, so we can do beer here. Or if it might be worth setting up sail and weapon production as well. Or just, if we desperately need a ship, we'll ship one over from the homeland. Add another block on this side, we'll make everything symmetrical. Need 8 more bricks. busy
Ship
down here at the
under
dock.
attack.
Going to be a long voyage.
Something we could do. I could put another military ship out here to patrol around or station. Got the income to do it. A huge income at the moment. I might just do that. Build a second ship of the line. Take a while to get it anyway. All this built.
No less than we deserve.
So they should reach full happiness and be eligible for upgrade as well. Any minute now. There we go.
My ambitions exist mainly in the imagination.
Beer would be good for income and happiness, which isn't too much of a concern at the moment. Number of artisans is better boosted by canned food.
Ship under attack.
Can also be done by wool and clay. Wool and clay are relatively easy, so get them hooked up and enabled. Yeah. Above those woodlands. Prettiest road, but there we go. That's some clay production. And then a way of doing an extra wool production. Could do.
We're taking every care.
Make the surplus wool in these blocks. Do on this side as well. Can't upgrade the warehouses until we got windows, so hopefully they'll be able to cope with that. And I'll enable iron wool here. Yeah, so canned food. And significantly increase the production in the old world and start shipping it over. Which is potentially easier than trying to fit artisan level town on this island. Unless I can find somewhere an item that will enable peppers to grow on this island. That would be ideal. Probably the least complicated.
I present my humble duty to you.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Anything they sell?
I can tell
Okay.
you're searching for something.
This is things for the zoo and grain seeds. Potatoes. Grain and potatoes are not what I'm after. Oh yeah, re-roll. Rain again, so it might be that they come here, or it might not. And the other option is here. Here. Wait. I would hazard a guess that at this shop you get fertility items for New World fertilities. And what I'm after is an Old World fertility, so it's probably in the Old World shop. I had a guess. Could just sink millions of coins into trying to find it. What? That's interesting. You'd think we'd just find them lying around town.
The Emporium Exotique.
An item that provides canned food, but only for 5 minutes. That's not so helpful. Ah, interesting. There's a higher rarity item. Provides a fertility without a penalty. We'd be clicking a lot of times. I will actually need a ship over here to pick it up if I do buy it. Which have to be my ship of the line.
More than ready.
Ship under attack.
I'm paying 55,000 coins now. It may not even exist. Getting the same items again and again, and not even a common red pepper fertility. Do get the feeling that only those 3 are available.
Ship under attack.
Yeah, I think we stop there. Ah! Just as I was running out of patience. Or money, actually.
One final look.
Produces red peppers with a bonus to productivity. That's very nice. Just need to get an extra 40,000 coins in the next 4 minutes so I can buy it. Just sell these items to get there quicker, as I'm not really using them. Should get there in time. Bit worried.
Look in my eyes. You are feeling. Bite off the hand that feeds you.
There we go.
Ship constructed.
Ship of the line reporting in.
I'm just going to send that to Crown Falls. Then we'll send the ship back when it's done.
Attention for the Admiral.
Got our extra ship of the line just now as well. Park that one there.
On our way.
when the other one gets back, we'll park it in the middle somewhere to try and cover everywhere that the pirates are cut through. That newspaper was ready, so let's get that approved. Ah, that's good. All positive this time. Don't need to edit it at all.
Uncompromising journalism.
Okay, we can go back to the Cape. Wait for the peppers to arrive, and then we can set up the production of canned food on this island. I hope. Not done it before, so we'll have to find out when they get here.
No space left here.
Is it worth expanding storage again, maybe? I think I will. It's going to be a big island, so extra storage is probably going to be needed. Or at least worth it.
New orders?
Might also be worth setting up gun production early. Thinking about it, we probably will need guns at some point.
Or this island is the earthly twin of Tian, the mighty heaven.
The difference between weapons and steel beams.
Raised a settlement.
Weapons are in 1 minute and 30, steel beams are in 45 seconds, so it takes 2 weapon factories to work at the same speed as 1 steelworks. If I replace this last steelworks with 2 weapon factories, we should be in the same, or in the correct ratios for what we already had down here.
The bottle.
I'll just put an extra warehouse in place because that one won't cover everything that's now here. Check how is our supply of wool. So we've got 4 surplusing. That's after consumption by artisans and to make the clothes, so should be enough for 1 sailmaker to safely produce. Be okay there for now, at least for the time being. Got probably enough farmers that I can upgrade another block. Enough workers to finish off that single block of artisans. Next, start setting up window production, I suppose. Using the artisans to start making them. Do that over here on this coast. So that was sand in 30 seconds, glass in 30 seconds, windows in a minute, lumberjack in 15 seconds, 1 lumberjack, 2 sand, 2 glass, 4 window makers. It's 2 sand. One lumberjack. Coastline's not ideal.
Ship under attack. Need space for
warehouse. Or maybe 2. Smooth this layout, but it'll get the job done, I'm sure. Steel beams needed.
An empire covers both land.
Ceasefire has ended.
So there's a ship of the line. Taking a bit of damage. Interesting. Wonder why. Steel beams. Oh, they're only going slow because we've only got one up and running, I guess.
Halt the conveyor!
Can have another one going, but I'll need 200 workers. We don't have a surplus of farmers, so more houses. May affect availability of some things. I'll need to look at that. And then settle in for a minute before expanding everything. But as much as I'm really enjoying this, it is about time to call it a night. I'll save the game. 10 o'clock is my finish time. And rather than keep going until I completely lose track of time, I will be strict with myself. But Anno will be back shortly anyway. I'm going to be streaming on Saturday evening, a few days' time, so same time slot, Saturday evening, 7 PM GMT. I will do another 3 hours continuing this save in Anno, which I'm enjoying a lot, which is good. The next stream, aside from that, will be on Friday morning. So I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Then Friday morning at 10 AM GMT, I'm going to be playing City Skylines. Which is another, it's a chill building game, a lot like this. You just kind of nice if anyone wants to come along and hang out and keep each other company while I build a big city in that. That'll be nice as well. Other than that, one thing that I suppose I've noticed is a lot more people come and watch the recordings than actually come and watch live, so that's perfectly fine. I'm glad you are watching it. I hope you are enjoying it. And all of the older recordings are available on YouTube, so if you're missing like the first in a series, because they don't stay on Twitch forever, there's a link to my YouTube in the profile here on Twitch, and you can go and see the original ones. Watch the whole story from the beginning. And please do consider clicking the follow button here on Twitch. Even if you're not watching live, you can disable the notifications if you never want to watch live, although it would be lovely to have you here. But it'll be helpful for my growth and making sure that I can continue doing this for what I hope will be quite a long time. I'd like to take this quite seriously because it is enjoyable. Certainly better than the last jobs I've had.